Do I need a lawyer for distribution? When it comes to the distribution of personal property from an estate, many people wonder if hiring a lawyer is necessary. Let's break down the factors that can influence this decision. First, we should understand the probate process. Probate is the legal procedure that manages and distributes a deceased person's estate. This includes validating the will, identifying and valuing assets, paying off debts, and distributing the remaining assets according to the will or state law if there is no will. Now, if the deceased left a will, it must go through a validation process in court during probate. This step is essential to ensure that the will is genuine and reflects the wishes of the deceased. A lawyer can be very helpful in making sure that this will is properly executed and validated. Once the will is validated and the assets are identified, the executor, who is responsible for managing the estate, must distribute the personal property according to the will. This could include items such as jewelry, vehicles, and real estate. So, when should you consider hiring a lawyer? If there are disputes among heirs or if someone contests the will, having a lawyer is important to help resolve these issues. Additionally, if the estate is complex, with significant assets or complicated tax implications, legal guidance can ensure everything is handled correctly. If the executor feels overwhelmed or is unfamiliar with the probate process, a lawyer can provide the necessary guidance and support. Legal compliance is another reason to hire a lawyer. They ensure that all legal requirements are met, which reduces the risk of errors that could delay the distribution of assets. Tax planning is another area where legal advice can be beneficial. A lawyer can help minimize tax liabilities for the estate and its beneficiaries. In cases of disagreement among heirs, a lawyer can help mediate disputes and protect the interests of all parties involved. In summary, while hiring a lawyer is not always necessary for the distribution of personal property, their assistance can be very helpful in complex or contentious situations. Understanding the probate process and the role of a lawyer can make the distribution of personal property smoother and more efficient.